Hey, I'm Seth Johnson with Land House, and you are watching the Playhouse Build Series. To get started on this Playhouse rail build, need one rail on this side. The gap in here should be fine. Need a rail right here on this piece, one that comes out here, and then also need one that will be spanning this whole side over here. So these balusters will be spaced here. I'm gonna do 4 1/4 inches on each one of these. I feel like that's going to be good enough. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to use some of my 2x4 material here to cut 3-foot boards that will go up along here. I'm going to use some exterior screws and also a bolt or two to make sure the rail is nice and firmly attached here. So our first measurement is going to be to cut a 3-foot board that'll go up along here. I'm going to measure, mark, and cut 4 boards at 3 feet. I'm going to take my first 3-foot board here, and I'm going to drop down 5 inches from the top of the decking boards here. And I've got that marked right where I want it. And then just simply going to put a couple of these screws in here to keep it in place. And to make sure this board is nice and secure, I've got a 4-inch, 1/4 inch bolt I'm going to be putting through here. So I'm just going to drill straight through the middle. And I've got the washer that I'll put on one on each side here. And then I'm just going to tighten that down and we should be good to go. Now to span from this board across, I'm going to want a board cut to 4 foot. Okay, I'm going to place this board here in between the 2 of these. I want to make sure it's level in here. I figure I'll need 4 of these balusters to go up here in between. And to make sure that it doesn't crack, I've got a drill bit here. So I'm just going to be pre-drilling the wood on both the upper and lower portions. I'll go ahead and start the screws in here to make it easier. Okay. And now I'm going to set this up here, and I've marked out where I want it on this lower portion, so I can go ahead and get that screwed in. And before I screw in the top one, I want to just take my level here the sun's out, so it's kind of hard for me to show you this angle from down below, but this 4-foot board sticks out to this point, and I'm just going to bring a board down here, and I'll have to build this out a little bit by sticking a couple of 2x4s here. As you can see, we've got about 2 inches here to interfere with that. So I'm going to build out 2 boards and then cut the board up here to match this, which should be a little over 3 foot here. So let's see, there to, yeah, I think 40 inches is where we're going to need to be right there. And the railing is up on this side. Had to be a little bit creative with the balusters over here. You can see they slope a bit to meet up to this top piece, but the primary goal of that little platform is the slide, so no worries there. So now I've got this side over here done as well. You can see, turned out really nice, very secure. So the last portion to do is right here in the front. So I need to do kind of the same deal. I'll have a board going up here, then have a top piece come back down, and then I will probably go ahead and put a piece here and here as well to go up from that. And I can connect the corner for extra strength there. And that will be it. All the railing is now done. Yay! Took a little bit. I've got Emma down here playing. Took a little bit to get this corner done, but it worked out really well. I went with the same design and put the bolts through here on those two, and it really shored this thing up very nicely. So this is going to be pretty good, I do believe. Emma climbed up there and looked out and said, "Oh good, now I can't fall off anymore." As if she had already fallen off once. She's not. So I like it. Gives a nice opening for the slide, and everything else is well protected. Thank you so much for watching this build. I know I skipped some of the steps here on the very front, but it's all pretty much the same stuff, just cutting boards and placing them up there. And I just made sure that the balusters were level when I installed them. Yes. If you've enjoyed this portion of the series, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. I have several more parts to go and I think you will enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hello. Dad, I'm okay down here.
You are?
I am on look. Dad, are you all down now?
I'm all done. You wanna go to town and get Mom a coffee?
Not yet.
Not yet.